welcome back to another episode of Gold Prospecting at Home. This is episode number 94, and today I have some pay dirt that was actually sent to me by a fan. Thank you very much, Nick, for sending me this bag of backyard prospecting Blue Moon Paydirt. So he told me back in June that he bought 2 bags, and he wanted to send me one for a review. So I know that Nick isn't the vendor, so that's good. I don't like to buy pay dirt directly from a vendor, especially when they don't guarantee a minimum amount of gold, because then they have a chance to add more gold to the pay dirts that they send me, making their company look better. So this stuff was sent to me by someone that doesn't own the company, so we're all good there. So in order to buy this pay dirt, I went to the backyard prospecting website and it didn't link me to the product. I actually had to figure out how to get it through the description of a YouTube channel that directed me over to eBay. And this is the eBay page here, Backyard Prospecting. It is $50 plus $8 shipping. And as you can see here, there's some pictures of, like, you know, I don't know if that's supposed to be gold or rocks or whatever. It looks like there's some gemstones in the description. It does say there are gemstones to be found, so that's pretty cool. There is one big red flag though, and that is right here. 1 pound of dirt, you will find gold. Guaranteed. Notice it does not say a minimum specific amount of gold. Without a minimum guaranteed amount of gold, he can put in 1 flake in here and be covered because he said, I will find gold, guaranteed. I'm expecting to get ripped off, but at the same time, it's pretty nice packaging, so it's a little deceiving. There are gemstones, so that'll be cool. There's only one way to find out, and that is taking it down to the panning station. We'll chop it open, and we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, here it is, the Blue Moon Paydirt from Backyard Prospecting. Let's take a look at it in a pan. Nice. All right, let's rip it open and see what it looks like. I could feel, it feels like a big rock right there, some kind of large item. I don't know what that is. Okay. It's a little shovel. Let's take a look at that a little bit closer here in a second. There's also a little tiny, really deep, very cool little gold band. That's pretty neat. Inside, kind of looks like play sand. Bag's empty. Looks like it was from a creek, possibly. I don't know if you can tell, but some of these rocks are pretty round, so it tells me that this came from a river. At least some of it did. Some of it's rough, but okay. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so it has like some swag in there, stickers and some other things. Pan first, then open, see if you found everything. We'll follow the instructions and we'll open this at the end. Okay, so I noticed there's some pebbles in there, but most of it is really fine. So we'll classify this to plus and minus 40 mesh. Now 40 mesh classifier is pretty fine. It's finer than like a window screen, as you can see right there. Oh, awesome. So in the first classification, I found a bunch of little gemstones and stuff. That's pretty cool. I don't know what they are. I'm not a gem guy, but we'll separate all this stuff and we'll take a closer look when we're done. But let's finish classifying. It's interesting. Okay, here we have our plus and minus 40 mesh. Lots of gemstones and stuff, but I didn't see any gold. Now to me it looks like there's a lot of black sand in here. It feels pretty heavy, so we'll go ahead and remove as much black sand as we can with a magnet. That way it's a lot easier to pan out, because the heavy black sand sticks with the gold during the panning process and makes everything a little more difficult. So let's cheat a little bit. Yeah, we got lots of black sand here. Lots of fine material, lots of fine black sand. As you can see, the dirt is sticking with the black sand. So a good way to fix that is
is to just do it twice. We just pull it back and grab it again. And right there is pretty much almost all pure black sand. Now here's a closer look at our gemstones. That's pretty interesting. Now there's a lot of gemstones we're gonna have to pick through and see what we got. Okay, here we have our plus and minus 40 mesh, plus our magnetic material. There's a good amount in there, and it's really fine too. So we'll pan all this stuff out, but first, let's bring over Crusty Rusty. We'll add some water and some dish soap, just a drop. The dish soap is a surfactant that breaks the surface tension of the water so the really small gold can't float away. You can also use things like Jet Dry, but this is a lot cheaper, although you do get more suds with it. Jet Dry, no suds. Okay, let's start out with the magnetic stuff just to see if we picked up any gold with that magnet, because it is possible. Okay, no gold in our black sand. Okay, next we have our minus 40 mesh. We got a good amount of it, so we're gonna pan out a little bit at a time just to see how difficult it is, and if it's not too bad, we can do more. So I'm just gonna start out with like a spoonful just to see, just to gauge its difficulty. Yeah, it's pretty easy to pan. I did not see any gold in there. All right, that wasn't very difficult. We can do, you know, probably 3 or 4 spoons at a time. We'll go 4. Okay. No gold at all. We didn't find even a speck yet, so that's not good. All right, I'm gonna pan the rest of this out and I'll let you know if we have any luck. Okay, absolutely no gold at all in the minus 40 mesh. Now we're guaranteed gold, so there has to be gold in the bigger stuff. Hopefully there's a lot in there, but I mean, technically he can put one little flake in there and he's covered. But first I would like to actually go through here with the tweezers and pick out these gemstones. Hey, I found some gold. I found a flake of gold. A nice little flake there. We'll get that during the panning process. Okay, I think we got pretty much all the gemstones. I'm sure there's, you know, some smaller stuff in there, but here's what we got. Let's go ahead and organize that a bit. Okay, so we have like maybe 5 or 6 different types of gemstones here. I think these might be tourmaline, and this is probably aquamarine right there. I'm not sure what that is. I think this might be chert. Some little blue one. I don't know what that is. And these are like translucent almost. I don't know. Let's take a look at this little letter. I think it might give us some hints. It says, there's been 0.426 grams of gold added. If you haven't found this much, pan it again. That's a good idea. So there we go, 426. We should have panned it out. So there's a spoiler. Okay, sapphire. Maybe that little blue one is a sapphire. Aquamarine, we found that. Apatite is the blue ones. Moonstone, that's what these things are. Moonstones. And sapphire, cool. All right, so it's time to pan it out. 0.426, that's a little bit under a half a gram. Let's go ahead and pan it out. Some organic material in there. You can see the little branches and some mud coming off of it. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna pan this slower so I don't miss any gemstones or anything. There's a moonstone right there. These might be sapphires or something, these darker blue ones. That's a gemstone of some sort. All right, we're getting down to our gold. Yeah, it looks like we might actually have 4.426 grams. Now it's all about the same size gold. You can see it's like just flakes. So that's pretty cool. It's mixed in with the black sand. Definitely a fun and interesting pay dirt. All right, let's clean this up. We'll weigh it up and we'll get a value on it.
I got it this time. Okay, so we did get 0.427 grams of gold. Now the gold is probably close to about 18 to 22 karat purity, but you can resell natural placer gold just like this for pretty close to 24 karat value. If you guys want to sell your gold, definitely check out my website, kleshcrumbs.com. There's a link, sell your gold. Gives you detailed instructions on how to do that if you're interested. Today's spot price for gold is $1,882.25, which gives us $25.84 worth of gold. Now that actually isn't terrible, all right? So because you got a lot of gemstones, we got a lot of effort went into this pay dirt, I can tell you that. The return on investment on gold isn't the best. It's less than 50%, which I would normally call like a bad pay dirt, but you're getting a lot of gemstones. The guy put a lot of effort into it, making those little cards. He did the little envelope, tells you how much gold is in each bag. It comes with a little shovel, little gold pan, and some other stuff. So overall, I mean, it wasn't terrible. There's better ones out there, but this one's pretty fun. You know, if you guys are interested, backyard prospecting. It was also pretty challenging. There was really fine black sand in it. It took, I don't know, maybe a half hour to do the whole thing. I'm pretty fast at doing these pay dirts though, but you know, it took about a half hour. You could take more time if you want, you know, go through the bigger stuff and pick out all the gemstones. And yeah, overall, I would say it was a pretty cool thing, pretty good for the value. Also, thanks a lot to all the brand new channel members. If you guys didn't notice yet, there's a little blue join button down there where you can pledge a donation every month, and yeah, it helps out the channel a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. I put out a new video, at least one new video every week, and that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks again, everybody, for watching my video. It's much appreciated. I did notice that 73% of my viewers aren't even subscribers. So if you would like to make sure you don't miss any of my future videos, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.